Hello all. Hi. I hope you're well. I hope you're treating yourselves well, and of course others. My name is Clair. They done took Paul Rubens. If you are not familiar, Pee-wee has long been right here. I'm a huge fan of Pee-wee's Playhouse and Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Just the character as a whole is a big staple in how I grew up, so yeah, sad. But yeah, we're doing a reading of their true intentions. So yeah. I'm just feeling nosy, I guess. I think this person sees lifestyle change with you, with the Triumph card. I think if they haven't showed it yet, they're starting to realize how stimulated they are by your connection and how it really doesn't, like, nothing else measures up to your type of communication, even if you've had really bad or poor if you've been standoffish at some point. I think that there is a true, like, I'm looking at this horse, so I think that this person might be on their way to you for some reason. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while. The Ace of Wands, I think that this might be kind of a new occurrence. Here is the Six of Wands, and that dignifies coming together, triumph, seeing each other as stability. And for right now, I'm feeling like there's just a sense of the King of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe this person is kind of hesitant to tell you the extent of how they feel because they're feeling vulnerable in other ways. I think they might have lifestyle issues. The King of Pentacles in reverse kind of suggests that they don't have as much to offer you physically as they would like to. I'm thinking more in like the realm of material. Like, they're the kind of person that would want to take care of you. Obviously, it's the King of Pentacles, so like deep down inside of them, every inkling, every like I'm hearing morsel of them, but every nerve ending of theirs wants to be able to supply for the person that they care about. So the fact that they feel deeply and like they want to be triumphant with you, they want to see some sort of results, or at least like see what happens. But like there's this volcano in the back, so I think that they might be very aroused by you. I think there's a lot of horses too, so there's probably the bedroom is, they think about you a lot is what I'm suggesting. I think that they want to, I'm hearing white knight. I think that they want to like stand up for you for some reason, or they see that you're really strong and it kind of brings it out of them too. Like, I think that they probably have a really strong personality as you, or they could be like the quiet type, but you bring out a confidence in them. There's a whole lot of emotions. There's an array of feelings in this situation, and no doubt they feel guided in life. Like, these colors are glorious, but also there's the like birds of prey back here and just this wand with fire in it. It's all suggesting that this person wants to swoop in. They want to come tell you how they feel at the very least, fearing that they might be rejected for the fact that they don't have enough. Maybe even because they were standoffish at one point, they feel foolish coming back to you perhaps, or there's a sense of like they can't stop themselves from coming towards you, but there is a lot of anxiousness towards the situation, for physical reasons and mental reasons, emotional, the whole board, the whole gang is there. And I think it's easily sorted out because you guys do have that communication. But the start is what is kind of keeping a separation going, I would think. Maybe you guys haven't had deep conversations before, or no success in a lot of realms when it comes to being like deep or making a real connection. But I think that maybe for the first time there will be the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think that this person, they don't want to come in hastily, but the King of Cups, there's not a whole lot stopping them in the near future. I think the Ace of Swords. There's a lot of aces, so this is a very good sign. Just like a feeling of newness. I think that this person I'm hearing triumph. So I think that you both have dignified an end for some, either in like each other's lives, or maybe you gave up on each other. Maybe you had to sort out your own things in life. Another ace, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think you already got that before. So there's a lot of like turned on. You guys are both very turned on by each other. You've probably been thinking about each other a lot lately. And what is making it the King of Cups, this person is turning into the King of Cups, no matter what they are. They are turning into this very dignified in their feelings. Like if they were kind of hazy in a sense before, the King of Wands, if they were the King of Wands before, which is someone who it's like a quality issue almost with the King of Wands. Like they have a lot going on in their own life and could probably come off as like a romantic or like wanting more than they actually do, because they do have like a good heart and they're there and like they're king for sure. Like no matter what you are, again, a king is just the embodiment of holding a castle of ideas. Like you're a very creative person. No one can hold a candle to you when it comes to maybe like starting up creative endeavors. Maybe you own your own business, or you just hold your own in a lot of ways. So maybe this person kind of matched your energy in a certain way at one point. You could have intimidated this person, or maybe they felt motivated in their own life because something in you kind of made them feel like they could do it all. Like maybe they didn't see you as the reason or the catalyst for why they felt so motivated, but once you guys maybe separated or were not so in contact with each other, they realized like, oh, this person might have been someone who is like kind of like not a muse as much as just like a motivation. I think that you are like you really go hard for yourself and others. And I think you wanted to go hard for this person. Maybe King of Pentacles. Wow, kings and aces across the board. So both of you are just like so capable. You both probably have a lot going for yourselves, and maybe it will take maybe you have had like a lot going on in your own lives, and that's why you've never come together. But I think as of lately, maybe you will have a come together and find a new level of success, maybe even with this person, because like the amount of kings in this King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Pentacles again, so there's like two King of Pentacles. It kind of makes me feel like you both have a lot to bring to the table, and I think maybe you're both like really seeing that within each other, maybe through like trial and error or whatever it was, but you both are definitely seeing the reality of like this could be something, and maybe we could level with each other, or at least like have the motivation to level up in our own ways if you guys don't have like similar hobbies or similarities in some way, form, or fashion. But there's a lot going for you guys. So I feel like they feel that, maybe intimidated for lack of resources right now. They could have like I'm hearing secrets, but there could just be like a King of Cups in reverse. Oh my gosh. So maybe they have like emotional bonds that have been broken, but they still feel weak in some way, or like Eight of Cups in reverse. Maybe they haven't walked away from a situation that they need to, because the King of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse is kind of saying maybe they are taken or not emotionally available in some way, form, or fashion, or they haven't let go of how they feel. Like they might have, what is it called? Oh my gosh. Insecurities. They might not feel up to your standards or something like that. There's something where their emotional self is kind of wanting to hide in the shadows and like maybe even study you, or they need to walk away from a lifestyle or lack mentality that's keeping them, because these are all kings. Again, it's all kings. So you both are so dignified, royalty when it comes in the field of like, you've got a lot in this life coming for you and going for you if you can like level up and surf. If you can stay afloat, you guys can really get it. And even together, when this person can meet you there, like I think that they just need to kind of meet you where you are. I don't think you guys need to like level up to meet each other. I think that they just need to meet you where you are, is what it really feels like. So, just keep that beacon. I always bring this up again. I'm aroused. I'm available. I'm here. Just like keep an open mind. Keep an open heart. I heard a smile, but that sounds annoying, and people usually detest when you tell them to smile out of nowhere. But yeah, you got this, and I love you. Pile 2, nice of you to join us. This is how they, or their true intentions. So yes, let us get it. One of you could have divulged how you felt about the other one with poor results. At one point, the Knight of Cups in reverse, it was one of you kind of didn't react or communicate ideally. It could have been a disconnection or misconnection, just maybe even you guys didn't want the same thing at the same time. You guys bring delight to each other, though, the Four of Wands. I think that it's ideal to come into each other, like to be in each other's presence, in each other's arms. I'm hearing there's a real love for each other's attention. I think that you guys are wanting to be social with each other for some reason. I mean, that's a amazing thing. Who wouldn't want that? But maybe at one point you guys suffered from playing games with each other, or just a lack of attention to detail in some way, form, or fashion. Like you could have been in each other's worlds, but just in your own world more so, or not understanding how this person ticks because they are so severely themselves in some way, form, or fashion. Like I think you probably have a very sturdy connection. Like your conviction is very strong to the way that you are, and it might take a lot for you to unlearn or relearn certain situations. You're not a bad person at all, but like the small things or the things that you kind of keep you going in certain ways maybe are hard for you to see variants of certain things. I think you know what I'm saying. Like you might have lately come to a few realizations where you're like assessing life in a different way. The Tower is what I'm saying. I think maybe life has been throwing you around a little bit. You might have felt like a rag doll. I think you want this person to come around because you're feeling very beaten up by life. I think that they are probably hesitant to come into the situation, maybe because they are as well, or maybe they fear making things worse or negative attention from their life for some reason. I think it's more of a fear thing. You might fear that your resources might get depleted in some way, form, or fashion by dating or spending time with this person. It might not be because of this person in particular, but like a sequence of events. You might feel like it takes more than it would give. The Five of Swords. Yeah, there's something about a display of negativity. Maybe you guys haven't found anything good about each other aside from the fact of you feel really good amongst each other. Like the destruction aspect. Maybe it has always been kind of a tumultuous situation amongst each other. Like you could have like smiled and grinned and bared it with each other because you really enjoy the situation. Like you want to spend time with each other. You like touching Page of Cups in reverse. Maybe you don't you spare each other's feelings by not saying how you feel. You kind of just hang out with each other, maybe not even that much. This could be a situation where you just feel really connected to someone, even though there's not many signifiers as to why you would feel so. Like it could just I'm hearing slimy. You could have felt like this person hangs out with people that steer them in wrong directions, or you don't understand how they are in the situations that they end up in for some reason. Three of Swords. Yeah, maybe you feel like this person's environment is why they are constantly in this lack mindset, or constantly hurt, or maybe you feel being around this person is reducing you to this sort of lifestyle. Maybe like the Page of Cups in reverse, you guys only share lower vibrational activities with each other. Like you could just go out with each other. You could only share like a friend group. Maybe you are like making jokes with each other, but it's a kind of like rude, like snarky kind of well-developed jokes at the expense of other people, perhaps, or something like that. I think you maybe have held space for this person, hoping that they would walk away from their lifestyle, but not seeing them do such a thing has made you feel disconnected from this person. Or maybe over time you felt disconnected from this person because the Eight of Swords in reverse, you see that you could help this person, but you want them to be able to help themselves first, perhaps. Like you don't want to go out of your way and be like, I'm here for you if you want to talk, or your friends suck, or something like that. Like I think that you understand that this person could feel like a sense of being desolate or alone, maybe because of their environment, but you don't know how to approach them, is maybe the situation. This person wants to find their own way out of the situation. I think that they want your help, but they don't know you, is really the issue, perhaps, or they don't know you enough. You probably have never had they don't know how to even start a real conversation with you, I think. King of Swords, yeah. They might not even be the type of person that knows how to start a conversation in general. They might have lived their life on the edge, or just doing, maybe they have very strong social aspects of their life, or have moved a lot. There's something about a social issue that has kind of kept them out of the loop of understanding social norms, or how to treat people properly. So this person reoccurring has bad situations happen in their life. probably from on the low doing kind of making poor decisions, maybe even being kind of, I'm hearing indignant, but I think that they might even do some things that they're not proud of to say out loud or like to tell you. I think that they're leading a lifestyle that they would probably not know how to tell you, or they would feel like you might judge them for it. I think that you might have an inkling for their lifestyle, and through that you're kind of like, I'm here, idiot, stupid, dummy. I understand what it's like to go through the ropes. Like, everyone has their ups and their downs, and I think you really want to like reduce this person to their like diluted form so that they'll stop giving you the runaround. Maybe I think that they want to impress you, or they don't want to be so emotional towards you, but their life is causing them to be emotional in general right now. The Ace of Cups in reverse, I think that they're pulling back because they feel very emotional because of a lot of turmoil or destruction happening in their life for some reason. They could be feeling really isolated due to their own decisions. Maybe they've only made decisions out of degradation. I'm hearing like lust, impurity, sort of things. Like, it's not a judgment. Everyone has the right to do whatever they want with their life. But this person is living out the actions that they've cast upon themselves. And I think that at one point, maybe that kind of made you feel sick to your stomach, but now you're at a point with the Three of Swords. You're like, I just want to help. I just want this person to stop being a dummy and just like let me love them kind of thing. Like the Let Me Love You by, I think it's Mario. But yeah, I think that you are kind of like, I'm with arms wide open. Stop. Ugh. What is this? Six of Swords. Yeah, they might need to walk away from their lifestyle just in general. They might be doing that sort of because they are feeling like they want to be smoother, or like, I think certain people can sort of like look back on the things that they've withheld or done, or in this day and age, there's like picture proof and video proof of the stuff that we've been and done and seen, all that stuff. So maybe they're starting to catch on to like how life could be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles. I think that they start to see maybe through you or something else in their life, but maybe it could seriously be through you. They're starting to see that the Ten of Pentacles is idealistic, and not only that, attainable, perhaps. Like, it's not far-fetched or wild to think that you can actually have, like, a lifestyle that works with you, not you're, like, fighting and thriving. Like, you can thrive instead of striving every day, you know? Like, you can have a lifestyle that dignifies the things that you love, and you can also live with, like, you could live day to day and not feel like you're going towards, like, you don't have to be, the cynicism doesn't have to be there. There was a whole bunch of, like, negative things I wanted to say, like, fall into a coffin and stuff like that, you know? Like, you might have had kind of a negative mindset, or maybe you didn't. Maybe you just have had a lot of things happen in the recent past, but I think that this person is wanting to try. They might have a far far journey ahead of them, per se. Like, if they have to, because, like, the Six of Swords is a slow moving card. It's a slow moving away from the things that you need to walk away from, essentially. So at least they are seeing those things. So the journey has begun, and I think that if you can be kind of a beacon of light, and hopefully the sinking will happen. I think that you guys will come together very nicely. So you gotta know I love you. Pile 3. Yeah. Okay. Very rare. Hello. This is how this person's true intentions. So first of all, these colors are very like romantic and passionate, but I think maybe this person is quite the opposite. If they are romantic, it might be kind of fleeting, because the Ten of Swords, I think that they might have given into a lot of lifestyles that are kind of about like getting a reaction out of people. I think that they are kind of playing the field right now. Dominion is the name of this card. Two of Wands is the game. Okay, this is not a time to be cute. This person is kind of a jackass, it seems. I'm not even gonna lie. You are an option at this point. Page of Wands in reverse. They are looking around at a lot of things. They might not have a lot of options, but they're definitely keeping their eyes open for what's to come in their life. I think that they have a lot of burning flames. They could have like multiple people, honestly, because 1, 2, 3, there's a lot of flames in these. So this person could have put you in a third party and you guys have fallen out because of that, or you guys don't talk anymore, maybe due to separation through like people getting in the way or gossip. There could just be a lot of people involved in this. A lot of I think that there is a lot of like hooking up culture or something like that, because oppression, the Ten of Wands, gosh, the Ten of Swords on top of the Ten of Wands, actions have been taken. Maybe there was like a lifestyle this person has taken on that is like overly indulgent in a lot of ways, and they are kind of equating to that sort of thing. Like, you are as rich as your lifestyle, per se. Like, even, it's a mindset. Like, I think that this person is constantly in a lack mindset because, in essence, they're constantly looking for more. It's a dark atmosphere. It's a dark situation inside of their head. I think that they are constantly looking outside of themselves for approval or destructive tendencies. Like, I think that they like people that hold similar habits or destructive tendencies, like I just said. Like, that, yeah, there's just, I'm hearing like, and also this is a sheep, so a sheep in wolf's clothing. So maybe this person is deep down very soft and has showed you a side of that, and maybe that's why you're confused. Maybe when you guys are alone, they show you, like, they might like lay softly with you, or you guys like watch TV together. They have like deep conversations with you, the stars. I think that you guys feel a richness for each other. Like, there's a depth that you guys hold for each other, even if this person is very shallow in life. The High Priestess in reverse, maybe they make you feel kind of crazy. Like, what am I even doing? How do I even address this person? Because I don't, like, maybe you don't feel confident enough to even bring up anything to them because you might feel like crazy. Like, they might be like, what are you even talking about? Like, da-da-da-da-da, we are just this or we're just that. And you are fearful of showing your cards to this person. Maybe you have before, maybe you haven't. You guys could fight or you couldn't. You could be that kind of situation where you just like smile and grin, bear it, because you really enjoy this person. I think that they are hoping that you stick around for them to figure out what they really want, and you are hoping that they'll figure out that they want you, kind of situation. Yeah, like, it's kind of like, look, this person is like pouring into multiple things. Like, maybe they might even have other people. Like, because I think, like, in essence, they have this star that they could follow, and maybe they could be on a right path if they chose to like be a better person, but they're choosing like to give to multiple situations, or to give themselves out, to spread themselves thin in certain ways. They like the attention, they like the, it's just cheap, kind of cheap. I'm not calling this person cheap, but it's kind of like how I feel right now. It just feels like, ugh, like, why would you want to invest in something that doesn't, I don't know if they invest in themselves, maybe they do, but it seems like they invest more into like other people, or like making themselves look the part, maybe, per se. Like maybe that's why I'm feeling like cheap is the word, because it seems like there's a facade. They're like they're flogging, like they're fronting. They're not they're not being real in a certain way, for sure. The high priestess in reverse, maybe you see all these things in them and you're like, get it together. Like, I could be there for you. I could do all these things for you. You could be so good if you would just stop it. And maybe you need to hear that this person is like not treading lightly. Like they're clearly, maybe they're treading lightly in your face, like, because they know that you're smart in some way, form, or fashion. But I think that they are definitely like looking around. Like, yeah, you're looking at this person with this owl gaze, and they're looking at like just everything that's going on. Which, like, maybe this person has an awareness that kind of like turns you on in a certain way. Like they might be like kind of like rugged, or like have life, like they're a zest for life, per se, which, like, it is a good thing to have like in a partner and stuff, but they're not building on themselves, I don't think, or they don't want to build on any person. Like, if they're building on themselves, they don't want to build with another person at this point. The Three of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, I don't know what they've told you, but if it's anything less than this, I think that they might be playing games. You might be feeling a lot of, like, you could be feeling kind of like overly emotional, or like feeling a lot of aches and pains in certain parts of your body that are not usually feel that way. I think that this is kind of like a signifier to maybe like grow out of this situation. Like you might have like growing pains, or like the need to like stretch and breathe, and like just kind of like get fresh air in the situation. Maybe you've been looking at it for so long that you are like kind of like zoned in too much to it, or like clued into it too much, like neurotic in a sense. Like maybe you're just like paying too much attention to what this person's doing just because it's kind of chaotic and it's got your attention. Maybe you want this person to change a lot, or you see a lot of potential. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, yeah, you're like, maybe you think that like life could come together nicely if this person would come around to being better in some form or fashion. But the truth of the matter is they need to figure out that what they want. Like, you don't want to, if you try to build with someone that is not buildable at this point in time, the generation will not begin, I'm hearing. Like, there's just going to be like an upset. There's the foundation will be cracked, even if this person like eventually gives in to like if you like try to like force this person into a box, or like to do certain things a certain way, they might form an unsturdy ground, or like, I think that this person needs to find themselves, or like find a way themselves. Like, there's a certain sense of like they are too about their like they're too caught up in what's going on around them, needing to find something within themselves first, and that's only going to neglect you until they can accomplish that It could be a small task, like it doesn't have to be a huge one. Like maybe they just need to like, reframe their life a little bit or like figure some stuff out. But it's going to take patience on your part. You could have a successful relationship at some point, but I think that there's a separation and or just like this person needs to come around to a few things. And I don't think that that's your job to really, I'm hearing dignify or suggest. I just don't think that you should like force anything on a person or anything like that. But that could be because you could be doing other things with your time that are better, like I don't think that you're doing anything wrong. I think that maybe you just it would be kind of like null to, like it might just be kind of a waste of your time because they need to want it. So, you want someone to want you, don't you? Like, you don't want to like form them into the thing. So, yeah, it'll be okay. It'll be good. You'll figure it out. They'll figure it out. And you gotta know I love you.